It's Connected K backstage at the 54th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards. Welcome home, Cody Johnson.
Thank you.
To Dallas-Fort Worth Radio. One of our own, always so excited to see the cowboy hats walking through the venue.
Yeah.
You can always count on you. There's a couple of others, but we always know that Cody Johnson going to come with the cowboy hat.
We have our own new hat line out this year.
You do.
Resistol, actually, we just partnered with Resistol on the Cody Johnson collection. Mine's a little beat up. I wear the old one, but it looks similar to what I wear.
And that's got some wear in it, you know?
Yeah,
that's how it's supposed to look.
It's a little beat up. But
that's how a real
cowboy
hat should look.
Coming out. It looks pretty cool.
Well, very cool, and they can pick that up like at their
Yeah, just
usual...
check your local boot barns, Cavenders, all that stuff.
Awesome, very
Shameless
cool.
self-promotion.
Yeah, hey, you got to. If you don't do it, who else is going to do
exactly
it?
Right.
I recently saw you. I went down to Houston to see your show out there, which, by the way, congratulations. That was
Thank you.
Phenomenal show. And I was able to get my cousin some backstage passes to meet you, and absolutely stoked. And I bring this up because he's a huge Texas country fan. And that Texas country, the title in itself, holds such a big connotation in Texas, and
it's an honor. Yeah,
it is. And we see some artists that, you know, when they evolve outside of Texas, outside of Oklahoma, you know, outside of those areas, that people are like, you know, they're a traitor, they left us, you know, whatever. Yep. They've gone mainstream, but Cody Johnson has stayed true to yourself the entire time, to where your fans from the beginning are still the same fans that love you now. They love the music that you're putting out because it's the same Cody Johnson music that we all know and love.
Well, that's the reason why it stayed that way. Besides the fact that I'm not really good at doing anything but being myself. I'm really good at being myself. I know it looks cool when I walk out on stage, but if I tried to do something else, it would be horrible.
Yeah.
But the thing is I hate the go mainstream. Because, yes, I just went mainstream. I signed a groundbreaking 50-50 deal with the largest label in town.
Congratulations.
But the record was recorded before that.
Yeah.
The record was recorded with intent to be put out independently. So what you have is a Nashville label getting behind an independent artist with an independent record and giving it to mainstream the devil radio and didn't have to change anything. And I think that that's all about timing. 5 years ago, this wouldn't have worked. And 5 years ago, in radio's defense, I wasn't really ready. I didn't have the maturity as a business owner, the maturity as an artist or as a songwriter to be able to even pick some of these songs that are on this record.
Right.
I think God's timing is better than anybody's timing.
And
the radio pendulum is a real thing. We've swung around to the point where a guy like me can remain. I say we can. I wasn't going to change anyway. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, it's Cody Johnson.
It was like,
he doesn't change for nobody.
But it was so cool to be given the opportunity to step in the door and not change and have people actually accept it, because we're seeing the effects of major market stations playing our stuff now.
Yes.
It's in markets where we would normally have to go in and really cut our teeth, spend 2 or 3 years developing. There's a big audience just to come here on my way to you.
Yes.
And it's really cool.
And congratulations on all of that. I want to ask you lastly before you go, in a nutshell, what was it like performing with George Strait?
I haven't performed with him yet.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
So what are you expecting?
So
are
listen,
you freaking out?
No, I don't care. No. If there's 75 people or 75,000 people, I do the same thing before I go on stage. I play the same performance.
But it's George.
I am honored to be playing with Blake Shelton and George Strait, but I'm not changing anything about what I do on stage.
And that will mash up, honestly, I think perfectly with George and with Blake.
Well, I'm not a guy that's easily intimidated. Like, he is the king of country music, but I'm not going to act any different with him in the room. Like, he's still a man. I know how I would want to be treated.
That's literally Cody Johnson for you. Thanks so much,
Thank
Cody.
you.
Always good to sit down with you, and congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
We love you back home. Thanks.